What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT Takeover Portland 2020 preview, a show that will be taking place on February 16th, 2020, and obviously it's going to be taking place in Portland, Oregon. So yeah, let's get right to this to the cards that's going to happen on Takeover Portland here, folks. Under the promotion of WWE World Wrestling Entertainment with the brand NXT. So, I guess I could get this match out of the way first, and that's the match that WWE barely didn't really care about that much when it pertains to this feud. I mean, you think they would because it's NXT, and NXT will all try their best to push this feud and to try to make this feud have any importance of it after what happened at at the last takeover from takeover of War Games 2. I mean War Games 3, for NXT Takeover War Games 3, I meant to say, excuse me. Obviously for 2019. And the match I'm talking about is this feud between Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox. Two former best friends, two former tag team partners, bitter enemies. Now, and on the loses to Knox. That's what ended up. So, Dakota Kai versus Knox in a street fight. It's Dakota Kai one time. Because they had to do the match in the first place on a TV show, to build us up, this feud between these two people, where it was had to be a street fight. Where what I like about it. If you uh, if hearing this, this whole thing with Dakota and taking uh, you know, you know. Now, this match be good. This match be good. This match be good too. Now, would the allow this to be a good match? Would we allow these two have at it? No. I hope so. And we can see a street fight too. We can see. So this match. It means something this time, just throwing it away on a huge show. So let's see if they do that. But I am going to call the cards to go over on Tegan Knox too. Next match, I'll talk about Keith Lee defending his NXT match to Gargano of them momentarily. But I do see Keith Lee and being that same match too. Okay, so I was saying Keith Lee and match before, you know, NXT, uh, you know, in general. It's stuff that that's holding back matches. Uh, and after that, Kobe got hurt too, and that will happen. So, but in 2020, we finally getting this match between Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic on a Takeover show, and it's going to be involved of a championship this time. So definitely they got you know throw all the bells and whistles out for this one. Now, as far as the winners concerning, I'll say Keith Lee's going to retain here. I don't see Keith Lee losing the belt here unless Keith Lee does lose the belt here and gets moved over to the main roster very soon than later. But I'm gonna still go with Keith Lee, and I expect this match to be a show stealer with potential to a 1-on-1 match for a championship. Then we get to Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano. This match, I believe, that this could be where the hatred that we have for one, you know, it's gonna really drive it home. And I don't see when they done and once people do this, you know, um, but yeah, after this, and see um, the progress. Now, I'll skip the rules always. Be done tomorrow. My favorite part. I love you know, um, you know, uh, yeah, but also, as I was saying before, I just love the connections of the so far as a tag team, and and so to get, it's such good shit. Like it was meant shit that he oh it's good shit. But anyways, so yeah, I'll go to one. We get to the NXT as will be defended by the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley versus the challenger Bianca Belair. Could be good. Um, and obviously with just this match, Charlotte Flair's could be keeping a 9 on of this match, and hope WWE. Well, let me first say this. The match itself, I think, is gonna be good, and hopefully, there'll be some stuff that'll be very interesting to see what's happening in this match. Um, but obviously, we're Ripley, being NXT Women's Champion. Bianca Belair, there's talk that Bianca Belair, that she's her, and that means that she ain't gonna win it here. And on top of that, what they did on the NXT shows as well, with the whole thing where they told out that Bianca Belair has a chance to win, but we know how WWE does that type of booking. When someone does gets the upper hand on the Gong Show, that means they're going to lose. Um, at a I mean, it doesn't happen that much, but WWE does this oftenly on the main shows. But I don't see Bianca. As much I love to see Bianca Belair to become the next NXT Women's Champion, and I think that's not gonna happen now. And it's kind of the same way how I felt about with Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Becky Lynch, and I'm trying to think of anyone else that also got moved to NXT to the main roster. I guess you could say to the Green Knight Jax as well. From my point of view. Um, even though she wasn't really ready to be a champion yet, because I think they rushed to get to that championship, and then you can say the same thing with her with them rushing her to the main roster pretty real soon as well. But anyways, yeah, that's how I feel about Bianca Belair, where I don't think she's ever going to become women's champion on NXT, and I don't for a while. Oh yeah, also you could say Lacey Evans, because I want Lacey Evans to become the women's champion too. Even to a degree, Nikki Cross, but we don't know how that turned out. With they getting close to be to get to that top picture and everything. Not only when they're in the match and they lose, they don't become champions. But then where we thought maybe eventually later on they'll get it, and then nope, they're in the main roster. They're right into the main roster. But anyways, that's how I feel about with Bianca Belair. So with Bianca Belair, not obviously she's not gonna win the match here, but I think she's gonna have a great performance here, and then she's gonna move up to the main roster. Now I don't know if it's gonna happen immediately. Maybe it will happen after WrestleMania. When the WWE does the whole Raw at the Mania thing. So we'll see how they do that. But yeah, Bianca Belair is gonna be moving up pretty soon, because there's a lot of talks that she's gonna be moving up. So, with that being said, Rhea Ripley's gonna retain here, and she should retain. Which also means that the rumor out there too is that if once Charlotte Flair decides to make up her mind to who she wants to challenge, because because WWE is playing fiddles with us. They're teasing us. Basically they're playing games with us. Because Charlotte Flair has won the Royal Rumble. Just to the woman's perspective, that like we already seen Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch numerous of times. We already seen Charlotte Flair versus Bayley, which just how they did that feud, but that was garbage. I'm not saying the match was garbage, but the feud they did with that was garbage. With the whole build up and everything, and the storyline behind it. It didn't help at all, with that whole thing. But the fact is, we've seen that already with Charlotte Flair and World Championship Wrestling, a Becky Lynch and a Bayley. So I guess WWE in a way they want us to see something new and fresh with Charlotte Flair. But that doesn't excuse them for having Charlotte Flair win the Rumble. I still thought that Shane Baszler should have won the Rumble, because with Charlotte Flair winning the Rumble is it was whole thing where they just give her her that rub, the favor and the promise that, you know which it just baffles me that that's on why they did what they did with Charlotte Flair, and to excuse her, or why they screw over Shane Baszler for that. But anyways, the point is the few. I mean the rumor is Charlotte Flair is gonna have it's gonna have Rhea Ripley challenge for the next Women's Championship, and I think that's what's gonna happen. So after Rhea Ripley's gonna retain against Bianca Belair, and then Charlotte Flair's gonna appear there, basically make a surprise appearance on Takeover, and then she's gonna challenge Rhea Ripley, and then she might attack her. I don't know, but I definitely see Charlotte Flair showing up there to challenge Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship title at WrestleMania, and there you go. Now, am I in favor of that? No, because and I'll be a favor. I will be a favor in that, in one condition. If WWE is serious, dead serious, that Rhea Ripley is their future in the women's division, pertains to WWE, because they kept saying that on Survivor Series. I remember watching Survivor Series, clear as day. Rhea Ripley, she's the future of the women's division. She's the future. If they're dead serious about that, have Rhea Ripley go over Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's Championship title. If you really truly believe that, in your own mouths, that Rhea Ripley is the future, which I believe that she is too, but I'm not going to be like those like they'll be forcing that down everyone's throat, saying, "Oh yeah, she's the future. She's the future. Future this, future that, future everything." No, I'm not gonna be. I'm not one of those people that drop people nuts for that. That'll be overrating her too much. Overrated. Wink, wink. But anyways, the point is, WWE, if you're serious, to have Rhea Ripley be the future of the WWE, which is the women's division, Rhea Ripley must go over on Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. And in case that match does happen, I will talk more about that when I do the WrestleMania review. I mean, the WrestleMania preview, excuse me. So there you go. All right, and now let's get to the main event. That's going to be the main event for the show. Adam Cole will defend his NXT Championship against Tommaso Ciampa. This match has been built up like crazy. And yeah, there was one build up that I thought was ridiculous, with Ciampa taking out Undisputed Era for Adam Cole to finally accept the challenge and everything, even though that was so dumb the way they did it. I really because it kind of made no sense in a way. So it was ridiculous, but it was whatever. I get, and it just shows that Tommaso Ciampa is a dangerous man that way, I guess. But anyways, this match, I'm looking forward to see this match. This is gonna be a 1-on-1 match, obviously, and I believe this match is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great main event match between both. And obviously, it isn't the first time these guys wrestled either. They wrestled plenty times before. But I'm just saying, NXT on the WWE banner, it's gonna be great for a big prize. The NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa, Daddy Ciampa calls it, his goatee. Sorry about that, folks. Had to be myself for a little bit, but anyways, so yeah, Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa. That's gonna be a great match for the NXT championship. And as far as who I want to win here, yeah, with Roderick Strong losing the NXT North American Championship from Keith Lee with the Undisputed Era, which I predict that they're going to lose the NXT Tag Team titles to the Broserweights. I see Adam Cole losing his NXT Championship against Tommaso Ciampa, which means Daddy Ciampa is getting Goldie back, and more importantly, getting his life back on NXT. And Goldie is his life that he wants back. And once that happens, then that's the end of the prophecy of the Undisputed Era of be dripping in gold. And also, it'll be the end of Undisputed Era pretty soon on NXT because they're going to be unfortunately they're going to be moved up to the main roster, and then I guess later on either in at the end of 2020 or somewhere from 2021, which is next year. That'll be the end of the faction of the Undisputed Era because I can see the main roster splitting them up, like they always do. But besides that, Tommaso Ciampa is my pick to win back the NXT Championship. So, more potential Daddy Ciampa, winning back Goldie. I can see that happening. And there you go. And with that being said, folks, I'm done. That's my preview, and there you go. I'm gonna get out here now. So, thank you all for watching. For It's Not Your Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. So this was your WWE NXT Takeover Portland 2020 preview, and hopefully, the show, obviously the show is gonna be doing great. I'm just saying, hopefully, on the show itself, basically, every performers, those wrestlers in matches will deliver because it's NXT is Takeover. This where they gotta go all out. So that being said, you'll stay in peace, stay well, stay safe. I'm out, and y'all take